Saturday, the 5th of March, 2022. We're just heading now back from Atlanta. So we picked up our load last night and the Kellogg's on Hunter Road, which are closing down. And we're headed now to Publix to do our first drops. I don't have to wait 4 or 5 hours to sit with a load while they're unloading it. We can now drop the trailers there so they can unload them. So up here at mile marker 132, they're saying they have they say there's an accident. So I'm at mile marker 141, so we're coming up on it. I don't know if it's, they say there's 2 lanes blocked, 2 right lanes. So I'm not sure if it's still blocked or what, but I'll catch what I can get on film. Usually when it's 2 lanes blocked, usually has something to do with a tractor trailer. So hopefully everybody's okay, number one, but let's see what I can see. So again, hope everybody's having a good day so far. I know it's the start of a day for me, but if you're new to my channel and you like my videos, please smash that subscribe button down there in the right corner. And then there's a bell you click on to alert you for future videos. I do appreciate that. So I have my other driver for night behind me. We're both doing the same drop, the same place. So last night I did take that Route 16 across to 85. I said that in my last video. And I didn't feel that it was beneficial. I felt I actually lost time. So if I have to go back to the Hunter Road or the other address on Mason, I think I'm just going to continue up 75 through McDonough and just deal with the traffic, because I seem to have lost about 20 minutes going that way. He went so put it this way, we were about 40 miles, 35 to 40 miles apart from each other, and he went the normal way up 75 to 285, and I went Route 16 across to 85, and he got there only about 10 minutes after me, plus he had some traffic in McDonough. So it just goes to tell you that I lost time actually taking 16 over if I have to go up to Kellogg's, the old Kellogg's. But the good news is, because when I passed Kellogg's and I got on 85, it said I had about 33 miles to go. So the Noonan address is 33 miles shorter picking up there at the new facility than it was at the old facilities. So that's good. So it's a little cloudy today, but supposedly it's supposed to be sunny a little bit later. Clouds are going to break up, so that'll be good. So I'll be able to get some better video later on today. But I'm going to see here, we're at 135 now, so we're coming up with this accident, they say. I mean, it might not be actually, right at 132, but it'll be around there, so we'll see. I might have to look into some changes that might have happened with night. I had one of my subscribers I was talking to last night, and she was explaining to me that she's been looking into night, and she's been getting word from other people at night that to go to CDL school used to be where you'd have to get yourself to Phoenix or to our facility in Tennessee, and you have to get yourself there, and they would pay for the schooling and all that, but you had to pay for your own hotel and your food and stuff like that. But it's usually only for like a week, but still, because then you're out on the road with a trainer usually after that. The total course is probably about, with your trainer and all that, probably a total of 4 or 5 weeks, somewhere around there. But I know a lot of our terminals have been changing into training facilities to get your CDL. So not every one of them, but I know they are working on a lot of them. And then the subscriber had told me that they're now putting up in a hotel now, and they're paying for it, I guess, at $500 maybe for the week or something like that. So that might be something new that Knight's doing. So I'm going to have to look into that. I mean, there's changes happening all the time in any company, but looks like in our company that might be a good change for people who want to get their CDL. So I'm going to try to get some info on that on Monday. And then my next video, I'll try to let you guys know what I find out. So now, let's see, hour mile marker 134. So we're getting close to that area. And of course now I got tractor trailers all around me, so I can't really get over yet. This would have been a good view if the clouds weren't here. I would have been able to get the sun rising. That would have been nice to see. I've gotten it on previous videos. If you look back on previous videos, I've got some videos of the sun rising. Be off to our left. I want to probably start to get over here in about a mile or so. That way at least I'm in the middle lane if the two right lanes are blocked. Again, this view I have here, let's see, I'll turn the camera just a little bit here just to see. I know it's not maybe the best view for you guys, but I'll tell you, for me, it does help out with there's all the brake lights. Okay, so we're going to get over because I know the two right lanes are blocked. So yeah, here's the traffic up ahead. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the way in the left lane. They say the right lanes are blocked, so I'm going to get all the way in the left lane. We're not supposed to drive in the left lane, but it said before, it said in the path, in the light, the sign back there, that it's going to be two right lanes blocked, so I might as well get over here now. Well, I'm not going to film sitting here. What I'll do is I'll catch back up when we get closer to the accident scene so I can film that. It looks like it's mile marker 133 where I'm at now, so it should be at 132, just about a mile up. So I'll catch back up with you folks when I get there. Yeah, I'm going to wait here just till I can get down a little further to go in the right lane, just so I can get better filming of this from the left lane while I'm cutting over. Because nobody in front of me is cutting over yet, so. Looks like a car or truck down here on the left-hand side. So. Yeah, it looks like, well, see on the left shoulder, looks like a truck. Okay. Yeah, so it must be like maybe a bunch of cars. No, sir. And this happened in the middle of the night. You know, it's dark. What I don't understand is how did this all happen when there's no intersection here, you know, or no like on-ramp or off-ramp, you know? Is there a sheet in the middle of the road over there? Can't tell what that is. Oh, really? It's probably drunk driving. Yeah, they're not letting you over. There's a truck something's flipped over here. There's there's a pickup truck, and then there's something else that's flipped over and on its side, but it might have come from this. I'm not sure where it came from. Oh, you know, he was pulling that truck was pulling that trailer, it looks like. Look at these this cop's finally coming down here, and he's probably going to tell these people, get over. He's walking pretty fast. He's probably going to come over and say, get over, people. I know. Yeah. I mean, their bodies in the road right there. That's a shame. Their bodies. Okay, I'm gonna. Yep. Yeah, there's sheets there with the bodies. There's, you can see blood coming through. Is that bodies? Oh man, dude, that's a shame. Oh, there's another. There's a car. Oh wow, dude. That is bad. Yep. But look at the way you see. There's another truck and trailer. You'll see it. There's another truck. You'll see the truck when you get by it. Well, you got by it already, I guess, huh? Oh, man. That's a shame. But there's two trucks and a trailer. I didn't see the other truck. I saw the gray truck, but there's another truck then in front of that trailer, if you see. Well, I think the bodies. Did it? Alright, so we got through the accident area there at mile marker 132, northbound on 75. It was a fatality. There was two bodies on the northbound right lane and middle lane. They were covered with sheets, but unfortunately there were two fatalities in that accident. It looks like one of the trucks, or a pickup truck, was pulling a trailer. There was another pickup truck involved that maybe got hit by maybe the truck that was pulling the trailer. Must have lost control and it flipped, and it looks like the people were ejected from the truck because where the bodies were from the truck, it looks like they were thrown probably 100 yards. So it's a shame it happens. I mean, people just have to, be careful, slow down. Pre-trip, that's the biggest thing we pre-trip our trucks for, because anything can still happen. I can pre-trip my truck and say the tires are good and everything like that, but one can still blow. But unfortunately, even myself, with my personal vehicles, I don't pre-trip them. I mean, I should, but especially when you're pulling a trailer, you really should, 100%. Every time you use it, you should pre-trip your trailer, because I don't know there if just something happened where, weight shifted or a tire blew in the trailer, but something caused it to flip. And unfortunately, two people lost their lives. So when we were heading down here, it told us a while back, about 20 miles back, that the two right lanes were blocked. So I went ahead and got in the left lane right away. And then as we got closer, we saw that the cops there was nothing on our side, it was all left side. But when we got up, I got in the left lane right away, figuring I'll be ahead of everybody, and come to find out they had police vehicles blocking the left lane and the middle lane, so we had to all get in the right lane. So I had to go way back over to the right, so I had to do that. But in any case, just a reminder, everybody, just make sure you check your tires, you know, before you leave anywhere you go. Just walk around your vehicle, make sure you don't got a low tire or flat tire. You know, make sure at least your lights are all working and stuff like that. But it happens, unfortunately. I wish it wouldn't happen. You know, when you see fatalities on the road, when you're a truck driver on the road, you're going to come across them. So I've come across many different accident scenes. Usually I'm coming through during the aftermath. That was actually the first time that I came through and actually saw the 2 fatalities on the road. So, in any case, folks, just stay safe out there, and I will catch back up with you folks in a little bit. I'm going to stop at the exit 451 southbound in Jasper, Florida. I'm going to pick up some fuel there, do my 30-minute break. So I'll pick you guys up when we get there. So I'll see y'all soon, folks. All right, we're now in Jennings, Florida, or Hamilton, Florida. I guess whatever way you look at it. I guess the left is Jennings and right is Hamilton. So we're going to be stopping down here in about 14 miles or so to Love's here in Jasper, Florida to get some fuel, take our 30-minute break, and I want to try to move my tandems because I noticed that my trailer is, I think, dragging me down the road. It looks like trailers do this, but this one looks pretty strong where it's kind of hanging to the right more than the left. So I'm going to try to adjust the tandems, see maybe if I can get it straighter. Now a lot of that happens when people move the tandems in the trailer. There's a lot of places you got to move them all the way to the back, and what a lot of people do is they slam them, and what can happen is it can offset the frame. So maybe I could try to do it where I can put them to the back and kind of jerk the truck forward and backward, kind of maybe adjust it. Probably won't work, but then I'll slide the tandems all the way up where I have them now. So maybe it might get a little better. It just seems weird, especially on a newer trailer. I mean, it's a shame if somebody's done this where they slammed it in the back on a newer trailer to cause this issue. Usually older trailers have this issue over time. But this is one of our newer trailers. It's an 8.6 trailer, so I'll try it. But I thought I'd just film a little bit. The sun's starting to come out a little bit. And we're in Florida now, so of course I said that, but we're in Florida, so we crossed over about maybe 10 miles ago or something like that. So, but it's supposed to be a nice weekend. It's supposed to be, I think, in the high 80s, close to 90, I think it is, down my way in Central Florida. So we're going to go to the Strawberry Festival tomorrow, which is you can look it up, but it's a big festival we have every year. It's peak strawberry season right now, and where I live. So, Plant City, Florida, they have a strawberry festival, which has rides and everything, and I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's not, when I say it's huge, it's a huge event, but it's not really a big place, but it's big enough that there's a lot of things to see there. Farm animals, like I said, there's rides, but the biggest thing is there's a lot of fame. They have a grandstand there, not a big one, but it's a grandstand. They have a lot of acts there that come and play there. Let's see, Beach Boys, I think, were there last night. Lady Antebellum was there Sunday. Sammy Hagar's playing, I think, on Tuesday. They have, who else coming? Nelly, Boys to Men, I think. The Oak Ridge Boys. But there's been a lot of famous people there, like Reba McEntire, Kenny Rogers back in the day. He played there. Let's see. This is going back in the 80s now, 80s and 90s, but you had Vanilla Ice along with, who did he sing with? I can't remember who they are now. I just saw them there today too. Salt and Pepper. He sung with Salt and Pepper. So they have a lot of big bands there, and they're not free, but you know, you pay admission to get in. That's only like $10, I think, to get in, and then you pay for the rides. Either get an armband for the day or get tickets. The armbands are worth it if you're going to be there all day. Then they charge for the bands, but the kind of cool thing is they have security there and everything. But it's a stand where you can, trust me, you can hear them playing through the whole. You might not see them, but you can hear them because the grandstand is like right in the center of the whole thing. So as you're walking around the grandstand, you can hear people playing this day. I think Luke Bryant, is coming. I think this time, but I know he's been there in the past. But a lot of times I'll like where the gates are to get into the stadium. A lot of people kind of hang out there. They say you can't, but if you stand back far enough, you can actually see the people perform on stage without getting into the stage area arena, because it costs like between $30 and $50 or something a ticket just to get into to see whatever band you want to see. So it can get kind of pricey, but when you can just hear it when you're walking through the park, you can hear them play, so it's kind of cool. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then I'll go back on the road Monday, and I'll probably drive through next Saturday, and then I'm going to take off for about 4 days. I'm going to take off the 13th, probably through the 16th. So 13th, 14th, 15th, yeah. So I'll take off 13th, would be a Sunday, through the 16th, and I'll come back on Thursday the 17th. So that's what I'm going to do. I think we're just going to do some day trips, like to the beach. One day horseback riding the next, maybe some kayaking. We have Busch Garden tickets, so we might do, we have Busch Gardens and Adventure Island tickets, so we'll probably do Adventure Island. So we'll go there. So just day trips. Well, actually, we have a hotel booked already for the beach for about 3 days, but we decided that's about $1,000 to go, even as a Florida resident, to the beach just for 3 days. So we thought, maybe we might get bored, and we can also take that $1,000 and just spend it somewhere else on day trips, and just kind of do something every day. Maybe do a beach one day too, but just go over to the beach for the day, because it's only 45 minutes to get to the beach from where I live. So that's right to Clearwater, so it's not bad. So, but in any case, not to bore you all with that, I'll just check in with you folks when I get to the Loves, and we'll go from there. All right, talk to y'all soon. We got a mile and a half before we get off here at exit 451. I know I have filmed this before, so it might be kind of boring to see it again, but it's just a beautiful day outside, and I like to film when it's nice outside. So, I mean, right this second it might not be beautiful. There's some clouds, but to me, if it's not raining like I said before, and if it's not snowing, it's a good day. It's a beautiful day. A little hazy. I think it has to do with some of the there's been, I don't know if it's prescribed burning or if it's just some forest fires that are happening, but it does happen this time of year. But there's been a little bit of, and the haze could be from the heat a little bit too. It's getting up to 70 now, but it looks a little hazy. The other driver that is with me, he got a little ahead of me, so he's getting off here too, so I'll see him. I don't think he needs fuel though, but I need fuel. So he'll be here already.
Turn at the first right onto US Highway 129 south toward Jasper. Speed warning.
I always hate this intersection because you gotta look way back to see anybody's coming. And I could just stay accelerated up this hill, but it doesn't work work out that way. Yeah, I think last time I came through here, maybe when I was filming, it was rainy, I think, or darker, I think, because it looks brighter than what I filmed before, I think. Yeah, there's my other driver up there. He's up there turning left into the truck entrance. Truck entrance left lane. That sound looks pretty new. I know they've had one there, but that looks like a newer sign. I know some of the things seem boring I say, but it's just some of the things that I see that I notice that, you know, when you travel the same road every day, you start to pick up things that are different. So he's going to park, it looks like, because I don't need fuel. Or he doesn't need fuel, I mean, so yeah, he'll just spin around probably and park over there. So I'll just pull straight up here where there's an, actually, no, I'll go all the way over here. So there's an open bay over here. All right, folks, so I'm going to get some fuel and I will be right back. Alright, we're rolling. I moved the tandems, but I won't really know yet until I get out on the highway how the trailer looks, but it didn't change any holes, but maybe it might have adjusted a little bit of the framework, because I did kind of slam it a little bit. But I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, the other night driver and I, we took our 30-minute break at the same time. We're both going to the same place, so we're going to Publix down in Lakeland. He's got a Freightliner now too. He had a problem with his Volvo, and they put him in this truck, and it broke down twice. It had, geez, a brake issue, some of his air brakes, and then something blew up in his engine. Some sort of thing broke. His fan, he had coolant all over the place. It wasn't the water pump. I forget what they said it was, but anyways, he had something go wrong, and now he's got it back, and the thing runs really strong. It actually, we're governed at 65, but I was behind him, and he was pulling away just very slightly, and in the Freightliners, you can see how fast somebody's going in front of you. And he was pushing 66, 67. I can't understand it. So somehow when they adjusted his truck or something, it definitely gave him a little more speed. Alright, so now we're going to go through, well, hopefully through and not in, to a weigh station down here. And then we're going to, right after that, about 2.5 miles, we're going to go through the ag station, which most likely we're going to get pulled into. We always do. It's very rare unless there's a lot of trucks on the road, but that's usually during the week. During the week, we might get a bypass because of there's a lot more trucks on the road during the week than there is the weekend. So we'll see. But sometimes we do get pulled through this way station just to, you go in the first part and it gives you the bypass. But we'll see. Sun than there was before I pulled into the Loves there, so that's good. Truck enter way station for who? For me, hopefully. I got the bypass. I guess my guy had to go in. Ah, jeez. Well, he's got the faster truck than me, so he'll get ahead of me. I look over like, what the heck? How'd I get the bypass? He didn't. He looked, he put his hands up like, why did I get pulled in? Anyways, he'll catch back up to me down here at the ag station, I'm sure. Let's see if he got the bypass at least, though. Yeah, it looks like he got the bypass. He doesn't have to go in and weigh, actually, it looks like. He'll probably call me any second, like, what the heck? Well, anyways, hope everybody's having a good day, and I'll catch back up with you folks. I've done the ag station before, so I'll probably just catch up later with you folks. When I'm down towards Ocala or down towards Tampa, I'll check back in with you folks. So we'll see y'all soon, folks. Well, welcome to Ocala, everybody. Usually this happens on a Friday afternoon, but I think because we're into Saturday at about 11:49 a.m., I think we're having a problem with people coming down to Florida to go to the amusement parks. So we're picking up a lot of this traffic. The driver that's with me didn't think we're going to have this traffic, and I told him we probably will, and of course we do. So when people have asked me, they said, as a truck driver, man, how do you get around all that traffic? Meaning people tell me that they hate driving because they run into traffic all the time. Well, here's the thing with that. So let's say in the Tampa area where I live, okay, and I want to go to the beach. It takes 45 minutes without traffic. With traffic, it takes about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. So people are like, oh, that's a lot of traffic. And it's true. If you look at the time frame that it normally takes versus what it takes you, that's probably about 50% of your time is traffic. So for me, if I drive 10 hours a day and have 45 minutes traffic, you're looking at what, less than, not doing the math really in my head really quick here, but what is that, 5%? 10%? No, maybe, yeah, somewhere around 5 to 8% of your trip of 10 hours is traffic, which you've got the same amount of traffic of 45 minutes going to the beach at 45 minutes away without traffic. So that's why truck driving and traffic, it's not really that bad, because in a time spent of 10 hours, I only have a little bit of it, even though I run into it like I just did there. So, and the good thing was, I think that traffic was all because there was a little fender bender on the left shoulder back there. So I think that's why it just got held up here a little bit. But there could be a little chain reaction up here too, because there is a weigh station coming up in about 6 to 8 miles, somewhere around there. So sometimes that backs up a little bit too, because we all have to stay in the right lane, and there's a on-ramp just before it. So people are trying to get on. We got to stay in the right lane, so that those whole things up too. So I think this is a little bit of chain reaction here too. So anyways, I just wanted to film a little bit of this, and I'll catch up with you folks in a little bit. All right, into the way station we go.
Way station ahead.
Not me yet. By my luck, I'll get pulled into the scale. Oh, got the bypass. Are the scales even up? Yeah. The scales are open, I guess. I'm looking here. Yeah, there's some tow truck, right? Let's see. Wow, no, he's just pulling a dump truck. Come on, Prime, move it. Now we have a construction bulldozer come out in front of me. Hey, come on, Prime, move it. Yeah, northbound traffic always gets bad from the turnpike north like that. This turnpike, I know, because it's only up here 10 miles. Nice. Rolling past the Prime. Now I'm going to get around this bulldozer, I hope. He must be doing... Nice. I got a little car in front of me doing like 64 miles an hour. I'm trying to get past this bulldozer, and he's just hanging here in front of me. Come on, man, move it. I get around this bulldozer if this car would just move in front of me. Yeah, you're a true 67 that reads 65 on the dash. Nah, don't say a word. Don't even tell them about the free pass. All right, we're almost to Publix. We're probably about 15 miles away, but as you can see, it was a little heavier before I hit the filming button, but it's going to be pockets of traffic because the Plant City Strawberry Festival is going on until the 13th. So that's what's causing traffic. This direction pretty much. The other way is everybody going to the beach and going to like Busch Gardens and Adventure Island. Because Adventure Island opened up today. And the beach is the beach. It's good weather. It's 87 degrees. It's going to be pushing 90 today, so that's where everybody looks like they're heading. So, and then this side gets traffic on Saturdays, not as bad as this. This is all because of the Strawberry Festival. There's a sign for Parksdale's Strawberry Shortcake because we're in peak season right now. strawberry growing. And what I found out is wherever you are in the country, right here where I'm at in Plant City, 80% of the strawberries this time of year come from right here. So there's strawberry fields right there on the right hand side. You can see there's fields everywhere, but that's some strawberry plants right there. So if you like strawberries and you buy them, Wish Farms is a big one that ships out of here. Austin Farms is another farm that ships out strawberries too. There's a field over there to the right. I don't know if you can see it. So we're gonna come up to it here on the right. Another strawberry field right there. That looks like a ladder. They grow them in stages, so they can always have strawberries. So that looks like they were just planted not too long ago. They're freshly planted. And there's a sign ahead: Strawberry Festival, parking use exit 19th on the Cecil Road. That's the area I live. I only live about, I'd say, 2 miles, if that, from the Strawberry Festival fairgrounds. So I said in a previous video, when they have bands, I told you earlier in this video about the bands that are going to be there, I can hear them from my house. It's not loud, but you can make out some of the music and stuff like that, but you can hear it. So this is I-4. This is one of the they say deadliest highways in the country, because a lot of people just tend to cut people off and they speed and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of deaths on this road. This takes you from Tampa to Daytona Beach. Goes through Orlando. That's the direction we're headed, towards Orlando, going away from Tampa. This is where people are exiting off to go to the Strawberry Festival. Just gotta be careful nobody jumps out, because it is 2 lanes right there. A lot of people probably don't realize that, but it is 2 lanes. Another way you can get to the Plant City Strawberry Festival. They don't promote getting off this way because it is on the other side. You can still get there from here, but it's on the eastern side of the festival fairgrounds. But that's the way I would go. There's less traffic, as you can see. But the other way takes you right to the fairgrounds directly. Okay, you should have waited to open your door until I got by you there, buddy. I couldn't get over. Alright, well, I'll catch up with you folks when we get to Publix. We're not too far away, so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we're coming up on Publix. This is Amazon here to our left. This is one of the largest Amazon facilities. It's about 1 million square feet or more. And Publix is right next door. So again, here, same thing. We'll go in and we pull up to a guard gate. We check in with our paperwork, and then we drive around to the other side of the building, and then check in there with the actual paperwork, and then this is supposed to be a drop. So normally I do live loads here, so keep my fingers crossed that it's gonna still be a drop, but we're gonna see. go or not. I guess I can. That's weird. The light was still blinking, but it doesn't tell me that, because it was still green, going straight on through. So there's no way of knowing if I can go or not. Alright, so like I said, I'll check in, folks, and I'll be back.